east to the west, I'll bury ya. Like I'm on a jet in an air fight with America. It's awfully fun, the boss has come versus an army. I love it when it's all for one. From the east to the west, I'll bury ya. Like I'm on a jet in an air fight with America.
What's going on, DSG? It's your boy DarrnellBradley back at y'all with another video, and today we've got HITORI GOTOU rap. Talk to you. What's this? Bocchi the Rock. Zach B featuring Johnald. Hey, I know nothing, absolutely nothing about this anime whatsoever. So we're gonna try to use Zach's song to see if we can pick up on some things here, there, kind of try to drive something home with what the anime may be about while we're listening to this, because between Zach's flow and John's vocals, yes. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and we ain't here without any further ado. 3, 2, 1, click! Hey. Hey, hey. Hey.
It's been a...
Wait, visuals by who? Love codes.
It's been a couple of years, sincerely working my ass off. Put in so much effort that quitting would be my last thought. Kinda wish the music we made would finally blast off. Another night alone with just a light from my laptop.
Ow! My feels! Yo, so off rip, I'm gonna say this every time I listen to a Zach track. I love his flow. I love his flow. Like, it is so crazy to me how he can be going aggressive. Like, it could be like, and like this. But his tone probably changes that much. It's the flow carries crazy. Like, let's go. All right, let's go.
Just the music we made would finally blast off. Another night alone with just a light from my laptop.
So we got this character obviously feeling a specific way by herself, but working really hard. Seems like working hard just to live by herself. All right, let's go.
Just a backdrop, hard for me to find the words, so I might express it through my art, then maybe I'd be heard. Lost in every session when we start, I can feel the burn, and yeah, I tend to write what's on my heart, but not for their concern.
Okay, so she uses art. We saw music stuff. She may be in a band. Hold on.
Drop, hard for me to find the words, so I might express it through my art, then maybe I'd be heard.
I might express it through my art, then maybe I'll be heard. So like, I feel like if Zach himself has anything to do with this, as far as like how he came up, you know what I'm saying? Which is very interesting because I could see it like that, you know, being a nerdcore artist or like having a set in anime and things like that. There's a reason, like otaku, outcast type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like being into that stuff or being an outcast because you're into something like that, and using music as your outlet in speaking on these things that you like, and with in growing a community outward as far as how he did it. But the correlation to that potentially being a connection or relatable to how it could have happened to him and this, I think is cool.
Lost in every session when we start, I can feel the burn, and yeah, I tend to write what's on my heart, but not for their concern. Never try to be too serious. Having somebody ever care about me is quite the experience. Been overwhelmed and overthinking and overshadowed, delirious. It's ironic, my passion is what I fear. I get frightened, nervousness inside when all I want is to talk to you.
This might be a little playlist. I like this song. I like this track. Like, just the chill, laid back, emotional tie it has, you know what I'm saying? Like, just feeling alone, being surprised at having people around you that support you. It seems like freaking it was such an experience, you know what I'm saying? And I think I'm liking the Zach Johnald contrast here.
Get frightened, nervousness inside when all I want is to talk to you.
Hey.
Keep trying and making major strides and coming out of my shell is true. But you know I'm tired of wasting time worrying about fitting in just right. I'm gonna try
listen.
strides and coming out of my shell is true. But you know I'm tired of wasting time worrying about fitting in just right.
You know what I'm saying? I like that. At some point, you know what I'm saying, outcast this, at some point, you could either let it turn inward and let it crush you, or embrace your difference. You know what I'm saying? And know everybody is different in their own way for whatever reason, whatever. But then don't worry about fitting in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like minds will conjoin. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's how the community of nerdcore. You know what I'm saying? I've heard all these different stories about how these people, from the gaming side to the anime side, whatever, how they started, and they don't really got a whole lot to do with each other as much as I started doing this, or I saw this was being done, and I like anime too, or I like games too, and I like to make music. I was like, oh snap, you know what I'm saying? Or they just started doing it because they like games and doing music, whatever. Just kind of met each other on the way up, and this community form. You know what I mean? So let's go.
No, I'm tired of wasting time worrying about fitting in just right.
Hey.
I'm gonna try, and even when I wanna hide, or push my
I
fears
finally
up to the
created
got
the
powers.
first thing I've been proud of like all week. Didn't make it far, just progressing with small leaps. Start to write, but then
I love these lines. These quotables didn't make it far, but I progress. It's just like progress is progress. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is stuff that you can listen to and like you can relate to, or just take the message and apply it wherever it's relevant to you. And I love that. Like, beyond like the song itself, which I feel is really cool. Like, I'm loving the tone. I'm loving the chill, somber energy of it and how it's going. I think it really fits how it's talking, you know, acknowledging trials and tribulations, but also it seems like there's a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to this song. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Like, if you keep just moving in your direction.
And even when I wanna hide, or push my
I
fears
finally
up to the
created
side.
the first thing I've been proud of like all week.
Hey.
Didn't make it far, just progressing with small leaps. Start
Do
to
it.
write, but then I hate it and scrap it and then repeat.
Well, I type now. There was a time back in the good old pen and pad days, but it's funny how you still see rappers, including myself, talk about pen and pad when none of us write on a pen and pad no more. Well, I'm pretty sure they do, and I know that, like, I would if that's all I had around me at the time. But yeah, so the correlation between the character and how Zach is spitting, or like the nerdcore or him and himself, is or even how it can relate to Johnald. It's cool because it can relate to an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's correlation room between them and this character, and it seems like just as this character uses music as their outlet, they use their music as their outlet. And for whatever reason, this character being outcast, maybe for being weird in whatever type of way, finding her people, you know what I'm saying, her little community, it seems like it would be those in her band, her friends, and then them together making music, and then I would assume, you know, gaining big people enjoying their stuff. And like I said, you create your own, and because there's people like you, but everyone's different. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Didn't make it far, just progressing with small leaps. Start to write, but then I hate it and scrap it and then repeat. Till I get something done and completely forget to sleep. I've been stuck inside doing me. Couple things to achieve. It sucks, I can only do them while hiding behind a screen. I'll muster up what I can if I can't.
I can only do. So, okay, so she makes online music. I can only do them from hiding behind a screen. And, you know, Zach makes his music online. Like, you know what I mean? The correlation room is crazy here. The correlation room is crazy, and I love it. So you can definitely take in, like, and since I don't know the anime like that, and I am trying to catch what he's saying and correlate it to the anime in some way, but every time I correlate it to the anime in my head, I always, it shoots back to how it just connects, really, you know what I'm saying, to, like, Zach, and how it can connect, like, to, like I said, I was talking about, like, nerdcore and things like that. Let's go.
Achieve. It sucks, I can only do them while hiding behind a screen. I'll muster up what I can. If I can't, well then what was me? Pathetic how much I get it more than they could have believed. Been struggling socially, that's me, but I wish it wasn't. I step out into the stage and they cheer and I started buzzing. For someone who's just an introvert, hell, I'm one in a dozen. And found support through the web, cause that's better than just a shut-in. I'll do what they wish they didn't. The more they push, I'm a tough. And they tell me the odds are slim like it justifies. No, it doesn't. The only reason I need it.
They say the odds are slim like it justifies. No, it doesn't. I like that line. I'm like, of course the odds are slim. Nothing worth doing is easy. Stop. I like that. Let's go.
Push, I'm a tough, and they tell me the odds are slim like it justifies. No, it doesn't. The only reason I need it for me is because I love it. Now people who
The only reason I need it for me is because what I like is because I love. Yo, I know I'm paused. I don't even care. Y'all gonna understand these lines. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, it's the chances are slim. You're not gonna make it, and he's like, that's secondary. I love what I'm doing. I like to do this. You know what I'm saying? The people that come to see it are the fans that are crew. Like, that's awesome, and we're always gonna love that. You know what I'm saying? Love building the community and whatever. But I do this because I like to. Up with that. Let's go.
slim like it justifies. No, it doesn't. The only reason I need it for me is because I love it. Now people who are against me are cheering all of a sudden.
Get him! Hey!
Nervousness inside when all I want is to talk to you.
Hey! Hey!
Trying and making major strides in coming out of my shell is true. But you know I'm tired of wasting time worrying about fitting in just right. I'm gonna try. And even when I wanna hide or push my fears off to the side. I'm gonna try. And even when I wanna hide or push my fears off to the side.
Hey, yo, that was dope. What is that dope? Here, hold on, wait a minute. Is that what's going on here? You just got that playing right there. Yeah. This track honestly, like, just reminded me of like the people I get really mad at in high school if I saw you with them. You know what I'm saying? I go out of my way to be friends with this person because I could see that they were feeling awkward out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what this song reminds me of, and I've been in snares. I've seen this individual come out their shell and even been a part of that process, you know, just extending the hand. So it was cool and reflective to see this, and slightly nostalgic. But also within it, I was able to learn about the character. Obviously, for whatever reason, this character is outcast, not really socially awkward, couldn't really go out there. The only way that she could go out there was behind a screen, making her music, probably uploading it, and then at some point got to a stage and realized, you know what I'm saying, it's not, you know, just the I guess unawkwardness of that moment. If you take it for what it is, you know, you've done this, you know what I mean. The trials and tribulations of writing music and things like that. And what was cool was because obviously things weren't as so much directed toward the anime as much as you could just take it and relate to it, especially from an artist standpoint, or even not just like from an artist standpoint that was in there, but also just from a social acceptance standpoint. You know what I mean? I thought this really covered the spectrum of the anime and real stuff both very, very well. Zach with the flow, it is what it is. Johnald vocally did his thing, and I like them together. I like them. I feel like they have really good tone energy, just like in a different way though. The way that Zach and Kevin Bennett have good tone energy, it's like it is a different way for them. It's more like on the flow pattern, but for this, the singing and the rapping, but the tone that they were on was really nice. But that's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I'll catch you on the next one, fam. Peace.